Hey, it's Tanner Struck from TrueStrength.co. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to prep food fast so you can spend less time in the kitchen and more time thumbing your nuts on your couch or watching my other YouTube videos. Now, why do you need to know how to food prep? Because cooking is a life skill that everyone should know. And if you're serious about making gains, you need to eat for your goals. But Tanner, I'm too busy to prep my food. Can't I just use a meal plan company? Bro, you can do whatever you want. So if you want to be a lazy piece of shit, go for it. What's wrong with meal plan companies? I'll tell you. I'm not a fan of meal prep companies. Whenever I'm on a meal plan, I almost immediately feel myself getting softer. Here's the problem with most meal prep companies. You never know how much you're eating. They give you low quality food. They skimp you on protein. They're overpriced. And remember, they don't care about your gains. They're just in it to make a profit. So if I have time to train clients, do programming, train twice a day, make YouTube videos, jerk off, sleep 8 hours, and meal prep my own food, trust me, you have time too. You're just being lazy as and not managing your time well. So let's get into it. But before we do that, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel. The best reasons to food prep, it saves you time, money, and keeps you on track with your diet. I stay jacked and shredded 24/7, 365. And the biggest reason for that is I always prep my own food. I've spent a lot of time prepping food and I have a ton of tips and tricks to share to make your life that much easier. I usually cook once a day, which is my second dinner and my breakfast for the next morning. So this meal prep will cover my lunch and my first dinner, which I do in advance for the next 3 to 4 days. While you can definitely prep a week's worth of food at a time, personally, I find it hard to make myself eat food that's a week old. And since this food prep only takes 30 to 40 minutes, I don't mind doing it twice a week. Actually, I prefer it. Now, let's set a timer to see how quickly and efficiently I can prep this food. When starting your food prep, get out all your cooking materials and food first. So for me, I set out my meat, chicken, eggs, butter, vegetables, and rice. My seasonings, which is salt, pepper, steak seasoning, and peri-peri sauce. Then I get out my pan, cutting board, knife, pot, air fryer, rice cooker, food scale, and food containers. I highly recommend you get an air fryer, a rice cooker, a food scale, and glass containers. I like eating out of glass containers as your food tastes better when you reheat it. Plus, I think it's healthier as I don't think it's good to eat out of plastic too often. So now that I've gotten everything out, I start with my rice first. It only takes 8 minutes to cook and it can be cooling down as I'm cooking everything else. Then I lay out my steak on some aluminum foil to let them get to room temperature and then I season them. After that, I slice up my chicken, put it in a bowl of peri-peri sauce to add some flavor before I throw it in the air fryer for 10 minutes. Just FYI, for today's prep, I am cooking topside steak and skinless chicken breast. These are two affordable sources of lean protein. Food prep tip, be efficient. Start with the foods that cook themselves first so they can be cooking while you're cooking the foods that require more attention, like the steak and eggs. And if you want to see exactly what I eat every day, make sure to check out this video. So as the chicken and rice are cooking, I'll cook my steak, boil my eggs, and chop up my vegetables, which I cook last. So now that the proteins and carbs are done, I'll start my vegetables. As the veggies are cooking, I slice up my steak and portion both the steak and chicken into my containers using my food scale. So every time I portion out a meal, I always start with the protein first. Not that it matters, maybe it's just because every time I eat a meal, I always think prioritize protein first. So I do 10 ounces of protein per meal. Then I'll put in half cup of white rice, or I'll just use a fruit like a pineapple, which is great because it requires no prep time at all. And then I'll finish off the meal by placing my veggies on top. Notice I finish one thing at a time. I portion out my protein first, then my carbs, then my veggies. I put the lids on the containers and put them in my fridge. Then a quick cleanup. I wash my dishes, I wipe down my counters, and boom, I'm done. So there you have it. That's how I prep 3 to 4 days worth of food in 30 to 40 minutes. It's efficient, effective, and affordable. Plus, I know exactly what's going inside my body so I can feel good, look good, and keep performing my best. So if you want to learn simple, sensible, and sustainable nutrition habits, make sure to check out my True Strength Lifestyle Nutrition Guide, available at TrueStrength.co or in the description below. This guide will teach you everything you'll ever need to know about nutrition, and it includes a free month of True Strength workouts. Plus, if you send me a before and after photo showing a significant change, I'll send you a cash prize. That's right, I'll pay you to help yourself. Also, if you enjoy my nutrition content and you want to get shredded fast, make sure to check out this video. So that's all I got for you today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave a comment and let me know what topics you want to see me cover in the future. And if you haven't already, make sure to like, share, and subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you never miss another video. Remember, don't just be strong, be truly strong. I'll see you guys on the next one.